Good morning. This is Jesse Blanco with Eternal Truths. This early Monday morning, the beginning of the week. Um, Slept a little early, so I've been up for probably about an hour, and dealing with life, what it brings at you, and reading scripture here. So I read Psalm 83. Which talks about God's determination to give Israel victory over all his enemies. And I read Psalm 81, which talks about um, uh, God's wonders at Meribah when he turned the bitter waters into sweet waters, um, and the commandments for Joseph, and uh, how he delivered them from bondage. Um, and then how, of course, Israel turns away, and what God would have done if they would have heeded God's voice. And then I read Psalm 82, which talks about a very common verse used nowadays, verse 6. I have said you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Uh, and then, of course, it doesn't end on the high note. Verse 7 turns that God into man and the end of man, which is death, in verse 7. But the first verse in Psalm 82 begins with this: God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among the gods. So God is definitely in the business of testing our self control, our posture, our disposition, um, demeanors. He is all out for his people, and every day our lives are on the line to execute justice and to execute it passionately. And that is the pleasure of God, is to execute justice and to fulfill his law in your heart, a tender heart towards all people. God bless you this wonderful Monday.